Can your HDB flat see you through your retirement? Should you keep or sell? If these are the questions on your mind, keep watching to find out what are your options as a HDB owner. Hello, my name is Belle. Today, we will look at the HDB market. As property prices continue to soar, we've witnessed some record-breaking HDB transaction prices in the recent years. The lifestyle and ambitions of the younger Singaporeans have evolved tremendously as compared to their parents. Many young HDB owners are seeking to upgrade to private homes. Are you one of them? This might be daunting for some as there are many factors to consider, and especially if you are not familiar with the finances and lack the market insights. Factors such as the fear of servicing heavy mortgage loans, incurring additional expenses each month, and the constant nag by the older generation telling us that HDB as the first purchase is the safest bet and not to stress yourself unnecessarily. Sounds familiar? It may then seem easier to just work hard to pay off the HDB, be debt-free and start saving for retirement. It isn't a bad choice or wrong choice, but ultimately, is that the best choice? You want a better lifestyle or an earlier retirement? Let's take a look at the HDB price movement chart over the period from 2011 to 2022. In 2013, the government introduced a cooling measure that dictates all HDB buyers' loans to be based on their mortgage servicing ratio. This ratio limits monthly mortgage repayments to 30% of the borrower's gross monthly income. This move has affected HDB prices, causing the market to dip for several years and only rebounding in 2019. This was done to impede the escalating HDB resale prices that would have caused the resale market to be out of reach for many young couples. During the previous peak in 2012-2013, there were many opportunities a HDB owner could have taken. Those who choose to sell their flat in that period, many have gone on to upgrade their property to an executive condo or even a private property and have made capital gains. With the price trend now in a similar pattern as 2012-2013, do you not think opportunities are awaiting you? But how long this window period will last is a golden question no one can answer. Let's look at some examples of those who has took action and how they benefited from it. Comparing the prices of 5-room flat for Punggol in 2012, 2013 and 2021, we can see a stark difference of 200k. It's a painful loss for those who held on to their flats. In hindsight, with the right advice and timing, this situation can be avoided. Imagine if you're one of those well-informed owners who exited at the peak and went on to buy a private property at Riversound Residence in 2012. You would have easily made a whopping profit of 300k on an average. You may think it's easy to say looking at all the charts and figures in retrospect. However, we can take a cue from the past cycle to guide us. With HDB prices at another peak now, do you think the government will allow that to continue? In December 2021, September 2022 and April 2023, our government introduced another 3 rounds of cooling measures to slow down the red-hot property markets. The latest additional measures have seemingly little impact on the HDB market immediately. But with plans to increase the supply in the market in the next couple of years, and the introduction of initiatives like the new prime location public housing for HDBs, will this eventually cause a slowdown in the HDB market in time to come? Think about it. Let's take a look at a particularly sad case of a hard-working couple who kept their HDB flat for 30 years, expecting it to appreciate. The combined amount paid for the flat is over 700k, and unfortunately, the valuation of the flat is only about 612k. This loss is due to the accrued interest by CPF. Can your flat price rise enough to defray the interest incurred by your mortgage loans and CPF interest? When your parents tell you to buy a HDB and stay there until you are old, does that still work? After understanding this example, do you want to end up with a loss when you are 65 and are about to retire? With proper planning, many HDB owners manage to upgrade hassle-free and live without the stresses of mortgage loans. The important thing is to work out a financial plan. If you want to avoid being in the same position as the unfortunate case of the old couple above, or want to know how to avoid losing unnecessary money, contact me, Belle, for a discussion on your situation. See you in the next episode.